Before there was empire, there was only survival. Before his name echoed through the centuries, the steppe had already whispered it, Genghis Khan. He was not born into power, he was born into hunger, betrayal, and cold silence. The wind carried his cries across frozen plains, and the earth remembered his footsteps. He came from nothing, no crown, no throne, no kingdom. Only the will to endure and the fire to conquer. From the ashes of pain, he rose, and the world, once vast and untamed, would soon kneel before a single name. Genghis Khan, the man who conquered the ages. In the year 1162, between the endless steppes of modern-day Mongolia and Siberia, one of history's most ruthless leaders was born. He was a king. He was a barbarian. He was a conqueror, and he would become the master of the greatest land empire the world had ever seen, Genghis Khan. Together with his sons and grandsons, Genghis Khan conquered more territory in 25 years than the Romans did in 400. By the time he drew his last breath in 1227, his vast empire stretched from the Pacific Ocean to the Caspian Sea, 10 million square miles of land. As large as Africa and far greater than all of North America combined, history has known few leaders with such brilliance and will. He was born as Temujin, son of a tribal chieftain. Legend says that when he entered this world, he clutched a blood clot in his tiny hand, a sign from the heavens that this child was destined to rule. At the age of 9, his father was poisoned by a rival tribe. When his father died, their people abandoned them, for Mongols only followed strength. Temujin, his mother, and his siblings struggled to survive the harsh wilderness of the steppe. Through hunger, betrayal, and solitude, a leader was forged. One day he killed his brother for hiding food while the rest starved. It did not make him a murderer. It made him unyielding. From that day on, Temujin would bow not to men, not even to fate. Years passed like the wind across the grasslands. To strengthen his tribe, he married Berta, a woman who would become his first love and his greatest ally. Through her, he gained not only affection, but a powerful alliance. Yet peace did not last. The Merkits raided his camp and kidnapped Berta. Temujin and his blood brother Jamaka refused to remain silent. They united their warriors, crushed the Merkits, and reclaimed Berta. That day, Temujin regained not only his wife, but his destiny. As time went on, the bond between Temujin and Jamaka began to fracture. Temujin valued strength and talent, no matter where it came from. Jamaka believed only the noble-born deserved respect. Their differences split the tribe in two. Years later, the blood brothers faced each other in a battle that turned the steppe crimson. Jamaka's army ambushed Temujin's generals, burning them alive. A fire ignited within Temujin's heart that would never fade. He swore an oath that day, never to be defeated again. In 1204, destiny brought them face to face once more. Temujin's army was disciplined, forged in the art of horseback and bull. Before the battle, he ordered every soldier to light 5 fires, tricking the enemy scouts into believing they faced a force 10 times their own. When dawn broke, arrows rained from the sky. Then came the feigned retreat, a deadly trap that closed around Jamaka's men. Victory was absolute. Jamaka was captured. Temujin offered him mercy, but he refused. And so, Jamaka died an honorable death. At last, all Mongol tribes were united under one banner. In 1206, Temujin took the name Genghis Khan. the universal ruler. Soon he turned his gaze eastward, toward China. He knew the emperor would never tolerate a united Mongol power on his borders. So Genghis struck first. His armies stormed across China like a storm of fire, burning villages, razing cities, slaughtering all who resisted. Even the towering walls of Beijing, then Zhongdu, could not stop him. He captured Chinese engineers, forced them to build siege engines, and surrounded the city, cutting off every supply days turned into weeks. Inside, people starved, and in their madness, they devoured each other. When the gates finally fell, the Mongols poured in, leaving only flames, screams, and silence behind. After that, his name spread not just as a leader, but as a curse whispered across nations. Fear itself bore his face, yet the legacy he left was written not only in blood, but in order. Genghis Khan built not only an empire, but a balance of justice. He granted land to every tribe. He wrote laws and enforced fair punishment. He erased the differences of race and class. He created a merit-based system where skill ruled above all. He offered religious freedom. He secured trade routes, reviving the legendary Silk Road. From east to west, knowledge and power flowed. Gunpowder, paper, and the compass reached Europe. An age ended, and the spark of a renaissance was born. In 1227, during his final campaign in China, Genghis Khan met his end. His last words were, "I have conquered a vast empire for you, but my life was too short to take the whole world." His tomb remains unknown. Those who buried him were executed so that his resting place would remain forever hidden. But his name endures in fear, injustice, in the veins of history. Because some men do not die, they conquer time itself.